my God, Sag, you must feel so raw right now and exposed. Like naked in the basement of your inner being. This is where the sun is in the sky right now. This is Pisces season for you. Literally the inside of your soul and being. Yeah. This is public life. Private, literally the roots of the tree of your life. Relationships, and where you want to do things on your own. So this is Sag, sun, moon, and rising. We have our new moon in Pisces that's happening at the literal very base of your chart, your IC. Safety is key. You know, you're a mutable axis. Mutable, 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 mutable. Which even as I talk to you, even as I say that, feels uncomfortable. I'm a fixed axis. I'm a Scorpio rising with a Taurus, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Like I'm fixity, fixity, fixity. So even like the thought of having a mutable, like, do your innards ever just feel like not your foundation is rocky, but just that like home is the wind. Home is the fire on the beach. Home is the strobe lights. Home is the dance floor. Home is the coffee. Home is the effervescence, the bubbles that hit your nose after you pop the bottle of bubbly. But 3 a.m. does come, and they do have to turn on the stage lights at some point. It's in my pocket. Name that book, anyone. But thank you. The stage lights have to come on at some point. The wind does die down, the fire does die. Night turns to day. And when the party's over and the trip's over, what's home? Like, who's left? What's there? What's the foundation? What feels solid? You can travel the world and still come home to a penthouse. You don't have to come home penniless and jobless and, without any more bought in the bottom of your sack. You can do it bougie. You can do it bougie. You're worthy of that. You're worthy of that. So, we have to look at the positive and the negative side of Pisces. This is the new moon. This is the dark side of the moon. So there can be, fantasy, disillusionment, as much as there can be, magic and auspicious blessings. So where is that balance? What does safety mean to you? What does safety mean to you? Is it paper? Is it house and home? Is it friendships? Is it family? Is it a job? Is it a title? Like, what does safety mean to you? This is my pocket of the world. Mine. And this is the collective mine, because, this is when we go to the egg theory, whereas you're the only one on the planet, Sag. I'm God having a human experience. You are God having a human experience. We're all God having a human experience. So, like, what resonates and is important to you is not what anybody else around you is going to want, but you still need to want it. That's also a danger side of the mutability. Mutable is great when you learn new information, you adapt and you grow and you flourish. It's like you're breathing. It's like your chart is breathing. That's the healthy side of mutability. But if you're diminishing your wants, needs, and desires, or diminishing what safety actually means to you so that everybody else around you feels safe, maybe they need more safety too. Maybe they want more things too, but they're staying small because you're telling them that you're staying small. And why are you telling them that you're staying small when you're the biggest space? Like, you take up the biggest amount of space in the whole wide room. And we need you to take up that much space because there is that much space, right? So think of this grid. Maybe this grid is like a puzzle. You know, this physical piece is bigger than this physical piece. But if this physical piece is missing, it's not a complete puzzle. If this physical piece is missing, it's also not a complete puzzle. So don't feel bad that you were born into this. You're born into being a Sag. You didn't choose to be a Sag. You didn't like say like, oh, I want to be a Dr. Sagittarius and that's what I want to be and I'm going to study hard and I'm going to come. You were born. You were born a fucking Sag. You're born that big. So be that big. I feel like a little bit of what we unpacked last month had to do with us continuously staying small to, you know, placate the people around us. No, ma'am, not in 2023. We are moving forward. You were the centaur. You were like, shoot for the stars. You're the archer. Like, this is the glyph for the Sag. This is the archer. Like, shoot big. I want mansions. Maybe you love to travel. You love to travel. Travel all the time. I want 2 or 3 homes all over the world so I can travel and hop backpack to backpack to house to house to house. And I always have a place to stay. I always have a place to live. You know, you can always make more money. You can always find that new deal, new thing. But if that's the standard and the level that you want, look at the fact that you want it first. Yeah, there was some somberness last month in your reading. And granted, I didn't do, like I just started doing these full readings for you, Sag, in 2023. So in Cap season for you, that was about money. So if we didn't make the paper that we thought we were supposed to make in December, if we didn't get like the bonus that we thought we were going to get, all those little times you kind of stayed small and you kind of just let them make fun of you and you kind of just pulled it back and you didn't say that really fucking banger joke, like, God's listening. God is really listening. So now, you know, this is an opposition of, you know, in 6 months from now, in Virgo season, you know, the sun's going to be in your more public life. So you're going to feel a little bit more vibey, a little bit more seen, a little more out and about. And it's just like having a good time. Summer, summer, summertime. Like, yeah, Sag, like, what is safety when you're vibing up here? What is home? What are family? Like, what safety is key? When you're up here, who do you want there and why? Yeah, somebody had to go, or somebody's still got to go. There's like a weird, because everything is happening vibrationally now, Sag, that narcissist, they can't fake it forever. And their up-ins will come by just them being seen for who they are. You don't have to badmouth anybody. You don't have to soapbox this person, this thing, this succubus, whatever this is that feels like Cheshire Catty. And it doesn't feel like you. You know, Leo and I had to have some really hard chats. And I'm like kind of scared to post it. Like, but right now, this is a private time in your life, Sag. This is a private time. And the mutables have been getting it. The mutables have been getting it. So I reckon, what does safety mean? Let's really look at that. When do you feel safe? If you were up, down, side to side, on a high or down and out, what is safety? What do you need? Do you need a home? Do you need a storage unit? Do you need a car? Do you need an apartment? Do you need millions? Do you need your bag? What do you need? What do you need? Because Aries season's a vibe, okay? Aries season's a vibe, and that's going to be fucking fun, and we're not going to want to like, I promise you, fire sign to fire sign, deep dive into this, like swan dive into the abyss of Pisces season. Cry more than you could have ever possibly thought, because you're crying your ancestors' tears. Whoo, honey, Sag. You're doing deep work. You're doing really, really, really deep ancestral work right now. This is more than just about you. Yeah. What if these tiny actions actually like affected your great-great-great-great-great-grandparents, and like, this is so much deeper than you. Yeah, as much as you like revere your great-great-great-great-grandparents, they weren't as brave as you to be alive in 2023. All of our ancestors, all of them are like, thank you. Thank you. No. Here are my gifts. You're doing the trauma work. Here are my gifts. Here they are. I know you're human right now. Shit. No, I was in war, but like, no, you're, wow. Whew. So just like, yeah. We got this, Sag. We got this. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk New Moon and Pisces reading for Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please share, like, subscribe. Please share this with a fellow Sag. I am a waiter through and through. So as always, tips are appreciated. That's how I make a living. I'm just a person in our living room just trying to offer some advice to y'all. So please reach out directly to book a call if you need anything. That's what I'm here for. Love you, Sag. Yeah, like, do it now. We'll talk more in 2 weeks for the full moon. The full moon's up here. So just like, yeah. However I can help. And vibrationally, the next like big like showing of the world is going to be the narcissist. So they will be in the sun. And it won't be like, you're not going to be like standing in the corner and be like, they've been hurting me this whole time. You're just going to be like, I'm not an asshole. I don't need to show the world how shitty you are. You did it yourself. That's not a you problem. That's a them problem. You're awesome and precious. Save your light for the VIP rooms. We need you in the VIP rooms. Thank you.